Dakota Weldon. And then sent back by the other 14. That's Angie Nardone. Set far side. A little nice, friendly bounce off the top. Weldon, her 5th kill.
Yeah, boy, they like going on that far side and going cross court. They've been doing that an awful lot here tonight.
Set for the middle, and Ricciuti was well read by the Laurel defense this time. Scrambling is Elwood City, but still getting a good swing on it. And a net violation called on the block against Laurel. Good job by Nardone, and I believe it was Noble who was able to get the swing, but they get the point nonetheless.
Yeah, Calancis with that kill attempt over there.
Calancis, 22, not 12, and timeout here called by Laurel. Pontius Insurance timeout. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com and love the life you live worry-free. Remind you, coming up after the match, we'll have a full scoring recap with a lot of statistics for you. Brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. And make sure you check out that brand new cafe and bakery, or place it to go order online at josephsnc.com. Family-owned and operated since 1915.
Can we talk him into making ribs again or not?
You can try. We can put in. I'm not sure if that'll count as a to-go order, but I'm down for it.
Figure we might as well try. I mean, either that or the Q sauce from the Crane Room. I don't know which.
Well,
So
as you've been seeing on the bottom line, our score updates brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. We'll be going to Wilmington tomorrow. Wilmington against Sharpsville. And
is the game at Sharpsville? Or
it is at Sharpsville.
At Sharpsville. Okay.
At Sharpsville.
Yeah, thank you.
And
I want to make sure where I'm headed to.
Yeah, make sure we get you to the right spot for sure.
Yeah.
And, a little sneak peek next week. A little soccer doubleheader action coming your way, actually, on Thursday up at Wilmington. But back to the action here. Laurel leading 1-0. After the timeout, how about that swing? Jonna Hill, the lefty, gets her 2nd kill. Back to serve now is Hill. Tough serve to the near side, and that's going to end up in the rafters behind us. Bounces out, but not until Hill gets her first ace. Another jump serve from the lefty, but right into the net. I got 10 now. 10 service errors against the Spartans in the opening 2 sets.
They actually might be running laps tomorrow. Forget it.
Cross-court swing from Henderson is off the mark.
Yeah, all the momentum right now for the Wolverines.
Again, haven't had much of a stat line at this point. The leading killer only has 4.
There's a lot of errors.
Atkins tries to tip it over the top, and looked like a couple players were ready for it, but Morgan Bunger just got a fingertip on it enough to adjust course, and Atkins gets her 7th kill.
Boy, she's been dynamite with those soft hits tonight. Off the record, I would say that's probably her 3rd.
Sounds about right. That swing from Hooker took a deflection off the wall, where Atkins tries to get her 8th, and she hit the antenna.
That was an obvious antenna.
Set just a little bit too far out. Good adjustment again in the air, as you would expect. The Atkins name here at Laurel.
And Locke will check back in.
See if they go back to her. They'll get a Bintrim this time on the far side, and she goes cross court for the kill.
I did not ask if Tori Atkins is a younger sister or not.
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Tori and Reagan. The daughters of Todd Atkins, back in the strong teams from the Laurel Spartans back in the late 80s. There's an ace for the aforementioned Reagan Atkins. Yeah, Todd, who went on to play at Penn State for Coach Paterno back in the day. And for all the momentum with Elwood City, it's still just a 3-point match here in set number 2.
How come I didn't find that stat? You just know that. You're a Penn State fan.
That's the Penn State and the Lawrence County native.
Yeah.
That swing off the mark and out of plays. It was a little bit behind the intended target.
If he would have went to Notre Dame, I probably would have knew that.
Oh, for sure.
So.
Another top spin serve. Tough time controlling it. Hooker will try to push it into the middle. Waiting for it was Jonna Hill. Fincham in the middle, off the top of the net cord. Good dig from Noble to keep it alive. Nardone sent it over on third contact. Set to the far side, and mistiming her jump was Dakota Weldon on that one. Point Elwood City.
Yeah, second hit there by Vedeka right there. She was running almost into the bench to make that hit. Good job of her to keep that up. So Elwood, big 3-point lead now.
The line judges in the corners, are they like base coaches that they're not supposed to move, or should they be running out of the way to avoid any contact?
I think they should be running out of the way.
There we go. Right on cue. Set comes near side. Swing goes off the net. Trying to keep it up is Fortuna. It stayed in somehow. Off the rafters and able to keep it alive was the Spartans, but it ends up being a kill for Elwood City.
Yeah, nice play there by Jonna Hill. She was out almost on the Elwood City side, and she was able to back hit on the Laurel side to keep, but unfortunately did not get the point.
4-point advantage for Elwood. Cross-court swing is out, and that
should be a timeout coming too.
I think that's going to be point Laurel for a net violation against Elwood, actually, there, Lee.
Wow. That's a big break.
It was against 1-2 Claire Noble.
Big break for the Spartans.
Bintram waiting for that one to go. She's got 6 kills for the Spartans. Noble with this swing deflected at the net. Fortuna back set, looks for the lefty. Hill rejected. Bunger and Noble in there.
Yeah, I'd say it's all Bunger on that one.
I'm agreeing with you on that one. The freshman, Chloe Bunger. Morgan Hooker on that serve. Set goes far side off the wall and down for a kill for Weldon.
Yeah, Bunger wanted another one, but could not get that. As Henderson will check back in for the Spartans, along with Elwood City Raschuti.
Bintram gets the ace, as that one kind of handcuffed Morgan Hooker. Bintram's third ace to go with 3 errors. Lead down to 2. Laurel's been chipping away. Another serve that stays in. Near side swing, rejected at the wall by Henderson. Going for the donut hole. Sliding effort from Mackenzie Miles to keep it alive. This time pushed over on third contact by Laurel. Noble cross-court swing, and it's going to be a net violation against Laurel. I think it would have been a kill anyway for Noble.
I give her the kill. No, again, unfortunately, the official staff's going to net violation. See a lot of net violations tonight.
What a sprawling pancake dig from Reese Bintram on that great serve. In the middle, Ricciuti will get the kill. Great short set again from Angie Nardone.
Yeah, unfortunately for Laurel, can't get that point. Big 4-point lead. There's the Pontius Insurance timeout taken by Laurel. PontiusInsurance.com, Pontius, PontiusInsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free.
Remind you, coming up after the game, we'll announce an LCAP Player of the Game, the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership, dedicated to enhancing the quality of life within Lawrence County by eliminating and preventing the causes and effects of poverty. Find out more information at lcap.org, including a great program on there. Follow them on Twitter, folks. A great program for high school students right now for a couple of 3-hour sessions over a 2-week period. You get a $150 gift card at the end of the session, and it's all about making healthy life choices. It's the PREP program, P-R-E-P. Please check it out. Great stuff and free money. Who doesn't love that?
Can I get involved?
You're not a high school student, Lee.
Jeez.
You're a retiree. What are you going for?
I need to make healthy choices, though. I haven't done that for years.
Well, you're stuck working with me, so that's point enough there. How about that swing from the back line out of the timeout, Reese Bintram. Another good timeout from Coach Agus, and Laurel able to get a point.
And Reagan Atkins checking back in, front line.
The libero, Mackenzie Miles, will serve it up. Goes right at Hooker. Nardone sets near side, rejected at the wall by Jonna Hill. Push over on third contact from the Spartans. Near side, trying to get through it, and did she avoid the net? I think she did.
How?
How indeed.
It sure looked like that foot came on the Elwood City side a little bit, or at least on the line. But nonetheless, they get the call. 2-point lead for the Wolverines.
Another swing for Noble, waiting for it in the donut hole for the Spartans. Fortuna, far side. Atkins tries to tap over and mishit it. Elwood City lead up to 3. Claire Noble back to serve. Side spin serve. Bintrim with the dig. Fortuna, going to be a free ball sent over by Miles. Nardone goes near side this time for Morgan Bunger, and she put it right in the net.
Yeah, mishit there.
The lefty, Jonna Hill, on that swing. Tap over on second contact. Atkins able to tap it over. Another attempt from Ricciuti. She can't get it to go. Great defense both sides. Ricciuti again going for the donut hole. Hill waiting for it. Atkins, hefty swing, blocked, but out of bounds.
Boy, both teams with their chances, and finally Laurel taking advantage. They tried the second hit. Both teams did, and both teams with a good defense. But Laurel finally creeping back within 1.
And then they tie it up. Jonna Hill with her second ace. Timeout, Elwood City.
Yeah, the Ponch's Insurance timeout. Wow, thought that serve was going to hit the net, but it did not. Just good low serve. And at the end of this game, we'll also have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. And I want to ask you how you picked the play of the game last night.
It was actually
Since you had 9 bands.
It was actually very easy. First off, sadly, only 8 bands. Mohawk unable to attend. Wilmington changed their spot in the order because they had soccer players who had to come from a match. So there were 3 players that literally arrived right before it was Wilmington's turn to perform. You saw a trombone player literally march through basically a tunnel as they were waiting for him to come out. Then a snare drummer running out onto the field. He's the one who got our official play of the game for running to his position. And then a third one who came on after the second song. Just walked right to his position like nothing had happened.
And another service error.
Yep, after the timeout. And again, after the timeouts have been huge in this second set for both teams. But Elwood City now back with the 1-point advantage. This set close to the net. Again, great job to avoid the net by Atkins on a set too close to her, or too close to the net. 3 balls sent back to the Elwood City side. Vedeka to Noble. Near side to Hooker. Net violation, Laurel.
23-21, Elwood City trying to take the second set.
Angie Nardone goes right at Miles. Atkins, what a swing that is. That's going to put a dent in the floor if Nardone wasn't there trying to dig it out.
Yeah, Cardone better be careful. She's on the homecoming court. Don't want to end up with a black eye.
She would think it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Set in the middle and rejected. Bintrim slams it home on the 50-50. Back tied at 23. And an ace from Henderson, her first. And just like that, the momentum's back on the side of the Spartans, and it's set point.
Well, what a great serve. See if she has one more in her.
The senior at the stripe. Side spin serve.
Took something off it.
Return to Hooker. Cross court and out. Laurel fights back and wins the second set 25-23. They lead 2-0. We're going to take another timeout. Be back with set 3 when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Shannon for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. at LGK.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
(25-21) and 25-23. Laurel victorious in the first two sets. Limon leading the way. Reagan Atkins with 10 kills. Well, those last couple especially.
Yeah, she almost hurt a couple of Elwood players with the power she got on those. But yeah, she's having herself a fantastic night. And Elwood City had a chance. I mean, they had a big 4-point lead. Laurel just kept chipping away. Actually, they might have had a 5-point lead, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they had a 14-9 lead earlier, but Laurel just kept on chipping, and Elwood City had their chances, but could not come up with it. And we talked to Coach Raschuti about that when they played in Shannock. They said they beat them in regular season, but when it comes to tournaments, and it seems like they always have their number for some reason. So, of course, a young team still, learning to win.
Yeah, and the Shannock with their 4th straight MAC championship, they defeated Elwood City 2-1 in that finale 2 weekends ago. And Elwood City gets the first point here of set number 3. Set 3 always a very important one, Lee.
Yes, it is. Big set 2. Laurel at least can afford a loss now. Not that you want it.
Free ball sent over here by Reagan Atkins. Bump set coming from Morgan Bunger. Back swing from Nardone. Dug out by the Spartans. Atkins, a hefty swing. Bounces off the rafters and down for the kill as Noble was able to get it, but no one able to find second contact when it ricochets up in the banisters.
Yeah, it's a bad break. When the ball starts playing Plinko, you gotta find out which way it's gonna come down. And unfortunately, bad break there.
Jonna Hill goes right at Vetica with the serve. Nardone to Hooker, able to keep it alive after it was blocked back was Hooker. Great athletic play. How about that? Second contact out of nowhere. Josie Fortuna, and that gets the fans out of their seats.
Easy pickings there. That ball just hanging above the net. Fortuna's eyes, you can see her eyes just light up.
And she's still screaming in excitement about that one.
Oh, when you get something sitting in your wheelhouse and no block in front of you, it's just wind up and let it down as she did. That gets the crowd involved. Nice crowd on hand here tonight.
Glad to see it here at Laurel High School. From the back line is Chloe Noble. Dug out by the Spartans. That one through the wall and down from Atkins.
Yeah, I bought some 50-50 tickets. I didn't hear an announcement. So
they did between sets. They did announce it.
Well, I told them down there, I said, if you don't get a winner, flag it. I might have it. I doubt it, though.
Near side swing for Hooker, deflected at the wall by Fortuna and Henderson. Keep feeding the hot hand. Atkins all over it. Lucky number 13 kill on the evening. Long serve, and they let it go.
Yep. That ball was fluttering. There's the timeout, the Ponch's Insurance timeout.
What a great start for the Spartans here in this one.
Taken by Elwood City. They put their attention to things you own so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. Does Ponch's Insurance. So they'll give you any insurance needs you might have. Please give them a call or visit them, ponchesinsurance.com. Ponch's Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free.
Also want to give a shout-out to the Law Office of Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George. Keeping promises for over 80 years. Call them at 724-201-1576 and let their law firm of AV-rated attorneys guide you through the legal process. Or visit them online at lgkg.com. I'm James Dotson, Lee Moan alongside here this evening. Aaron Vigiano and Ashley Halkala, part of our crew here tonight. Yes, bow down to the almighty Vigi.
Yeah. Doing it all, running the camera, running the scoreboard.
We had them both last night as this ball goes into the net from Jonna Hill. Had them both last night for the Lawrence County Band Fest. That was a fun performance. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out, Lee.
Yeah, sorry I missed it, unfortunately. I had previous commitments for another broadcast, unfortunately, since it got rained out.
Yeah, you were ready to do it for us.
Yeah, it was.
Tap over on third contact from the back line. Bintram made it difficult, but Hooker able to grab it, and then that swing from Bunger goes long.
Yeah, I was preparing, watching some of the DCI championships from this year. Watching some of those performances, which are unbelievable. I'm going back to the 90s and early 2000s. Amazing performances by some of those bands.
This one goes off the top of the net and finds its way down for Morgan Hooker's second kill.
A lot of great high school bands around the area, though.
Oh, yes. We need to get ourselves out once the Tournament of Bands and PIMBA competitions start going again. We need to get out to one of those.
I said we love to get to Allentown. We're spend the weekend out there. I mean, there are some local ones, though. Mount Erie, I know, has one.
Mars usually hosts one.
Yeah.
6-3, make it 6-4 on that one. Double contact on the set from Fortuna.
Yeah, Baldwin usually has one also down there. But we'll keep an ear out since things are starting to open up a little bit.
Ellie Kalansis goes towards the back line. Hill was able to corral it, scrambling around on the Spartans. Bintram able to knock it over on third contact. Hooker taps in the middle. Miles waiting for it. Fortuna goes for Atkins, rejected, and block kill for Morgan Hooker.
Yeah, Hooker, great block.
A solo block, too. You don't see that happen much against the junior Atkins.
Yeah, it's nice to see LC SportsNet covering that band fest. It's a nice thing to do. Those bands need the recognition. That serve goes long.
That was Kalansis on the service error. Absolutely, Lee, and that's the idea. We are the Lawrence County SportsNet, but we're going to have over 100 sporting and community events.
It's about the kids.
And I'll tell you what, don't tell any of those band members that they're not athletes. Some of the stuff we saw done last night proves that they certainly are some of the most athletic people you will see on Friday nights.
It's interesting. I'll tell you after this, in a timeout, I'll tell you something here.
Morgan Hooker trying to tie it back up for Elwood City after they trailed 5-1 early in this third set. Back set to the middle, and Bintram put it right into the net.
Yeah, I'm going to be broadcasting slow pitch softball here on Sunday at Bethel Park. Out of their 11 players, they got 8 kids in the marching band.
Yeah, I like that. Athletics and arts, how it should be. That swing from Bintram, missed time. Back-to-back hitting errors, and just like that, Elwood's leading this third set. A 7-2 run since Coach Ricciuti called that timeout. This one off the wall and down on the Elwood City side.
Yeah, block was there, but Nardone couldn't get it on the Laurel side.
Dakota Weldon getting that kill. Nardone sets near side this time, and Noble, I think, just hit that one straight into the net.
I think so, too.
Got a late 4 fingers up there from Donetta DuPont, our up official tonight. Michaela Downing on the floor. Tough swing there, and it works, though. It was behind Weldon. She just kind of found the open spot, though. She's got 8.
Yeah, interesting that Weldon didn't go for the kill in that first hit. She went with a back set. You know, it was in her wheels, but nonetheless, they get the point.
Knuckleball serve. Tough time for Ricciuti to corral it. Free ball sent over by Nardone. Middle swing. Bintram, you're not stopping that one. You heard her calling that from a mile away, Lee.
Yeah, look at the smile on her face, too, after that.
Oh, when you get a perfect set for a perfect swing like that. And she's calling it 2-2-2. She wants that 2-foot set right in the middle. And that quick hitter, good luck stopping it. Lead back up to 3 for the Spartans. This one goes right into the net.
Yeah, I think
Elwood scrambling the whole way.
Yeah, I think the lob serve took him off balance there.
Full change up from Josie Fortuna.
Yeah. Also on the track team, does Fortuna.
Love the multi-sport athletes.
Oh, yes.
There's a block by Hill in the middle. Free ball sent back to the Spartan side. Bintram in the middle again. You ain't stopping it. She's got 10 kills.
Well, at this lower level, too, single A, double A, you're going to have a lot of multi-sport athletes because you have to. I'm not saying they're not good at what they do, but
you have to. And, we talked to the coaches before the game about sharing athletes. Double contact for Coach Nardone. And
That's another story for another time.
I mean, Coach Agus even said,
Yeah.
even when he is coaching, and still is coaching, by
Yeah,
the
but-
way, with the assistant with the Butler boys,
Yeah.
you even have to share it at the 6A level.
Yeah. Alyssa Donnelly checks in for the Elwood City Wolverines. I think this is her first time tonight.
Yes. This one into the wall, but down on the Spartan side. Claire Noble with her first kill of the set.
Yeah, so Coach Raschuti trying to change things up a little bit.
And they get out of that rotation where Laurel had scored about 5 straight.
Yeah, Donnelly, a junior. Bad hit there. Yeah, reading the lips of Jocelyn Fortuna. Say sorry.
Mistake from Locke in the back line. Fortuna tried to go over on second contact. Elwood waiting for it. Cross-court swing out of play. That's one of the big differences we heard, that we've seen personally, but also in talking with Coach Agus about the difference of coaching a boys team versus a girls team. Not quite as good of an answer we got as
Yeah, Coach McConnell.
oh, yes.
Yeah, but he's really,
Knuckleball serve goes long here. Go ahead, Lee.
yeah, he really thinks the girls, his experience, they work harder and less attitudes.
Yeah, how many times would you see one of the boys' teams and say, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That one goes long right back, so errors given back and forth between Bintrim and Noble.
Yeah, Coach Agus didn't know if he really wanted to coach girls basketball or girls volleyball, but figured give it a chance, and so far he's enjoying every second of it.
His second year here with the Spartans. This one goes out of play, but it was net contact called against 26 against Jalea Henderson.
And nobody can believe that one.
I mean, I've seen a couple where a ponytail flies around and hits the net to cause that net violation. Well, she's about the only player out there right now for the Spartans not sporting the long ponytail, so can't claim that one either. Fortuna goes far side. Atkins over the top and gets the kill.
Good lob there. Yeah, Raschuti went the block, and then the dump. No chance for Raschuti to recover from that. Good serve again, Hill. She's been serving well.
Had a few errors, but every one that she's put in has been tough to corral. Good swing from Henderson. Better dig from Noble. She'll hit it from the back line. Dug out by Bintrim in the back. How about another over the top on second contact from Fortuna? Her second kill of the set.
Yeah, the lefty over the back shoulder. Gonna love that hit.
Well, you just mentioned it. Jonna Hill, some tough serves. She's got 2 aces, but this is the number she'll want to forget. 7 service errors.
Yeah.
As a team, 15 for the Spartans. More than Coach Agus would like, that's for sure. Swing from the back line. Bintrim put it off the net cord. Elwood with possession. Hooker goes cross court. Miles waiting for it. Atkins into the net. Elwood staying alive. Down by 4 here in this third set.
Yeah, I'm not singing.
You are neither fat nor a lady. Gentleman is still debatable. Henderson puts this one into the net. Back-to-back hitting errors. Elwood City just hanging around.
Yeah, you don't want to let good teams hang around.
Angelina Rucciuti with this one. Again, close to the net. Punch over on second contact, and net violation against Elwood will give the Spartans the point.
Boy, another big break for Laurel Spartans. They were scrambling, but fortunate to get that error.
Mentioned Rucciuti. Also, Emma Figueroa are the nieces of head coach of Elwood City, Jenna Rucciuti, as Henderson gets her second ace.
Yeah, we didn't mention her brother Kevin was a big pitcher for the Elwood City Wolverines back in the early 2000s. That serves goes into the net.
And he's in attendance with some of his kids tonight.
Yeah, daughter and 2 stepsons. Yeah, he was a 2001 and 2003 WPL champion, and on the 2003 state champion Elwood City baseball team.
I'll tell you what, Lee, I mean, as this third set winds down with another serve into the net, and this time from Calancis. From what we've seen, we've already seen Well, these two teams, obviously, and we've seen the other two at the top of the section, the Shannick and Shenango, 4 high-quality programs. Good luck taking down any one of these 4 when WPL playoff time comes around in a little less than a month.
Well, Laurel ranked 3rd and Elwood 5th is the latest rankings I saw.
How about that tap
Good
over to
job,
avoid the
Shanna.
net? Fortuna.
Yeah, the Shannick North Catholic and Avonworth 1-2. North Catholic definitely won. Gonna take a perfect match to beat them, but you can do it. Good dig, but
Elwood City has run into the Trojanettes a few times now.
yeah.
That one blocked the wall but went straight up and down for a kill. Noble gets that one. As Laurel, though, in the red zone, just 3 points away from a straight sets victory here tonight. Fortuna goes middle for Bintram, off the net cord and down.
Yeah, other section leaders right now. Fraser in section 3, Sarah Catholic in section 4, and Deer Lakes in section 5. The leaders right now halfway through.
Side spin serve right down the line. Hooker had to go for it. Nardone sent it on second contact. Back set for Jonna Hill, and it goes off the face of Calansis. Good job to keep it alive, but it will be a kill for Hill. And match point coming for the Spartans. Short serve, overpass immediately. They get it right back to the server, who's the setter. Bintram's swing, though, denied. Fortuna will try with Bintram again. Hangs in the air, down for the kill. And that's the match.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, net violation called. On the follow-through, says the up official. On the follow-through, so the match continues.
Don't celebrate yet, my friend.
Still would take 6 service points here from Jenna Vetica to keep it alive. The knuckleball serve. Bump set. Looking for the lefty on the cross court. Good sprawling effort to keep it alive by Noble. Free ball sent back to the Spartan side. Fortuna middle. Bintram. No denying it this time. Her 12th kill ends it. Straight sets, 25-21, 25-23, and 25-18. Spartans victorious, and they remain undefeated in section play. We'll take a timeout and begin the post-game show with the recap when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, Coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Laurel remains undefeated, a straight set victory over Elwood City. 25-21, 25-23, and 25-18. Let's get right into the post-game show with some statistics. Your scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace. Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store. Order online at josephsnc.com. Place a to-go order and check out that new cafe and bakery section. Joseph's Marketplace, family-owned and operated since 1915. Reagan Atkins leading the way with 14 kills. Reese Bincham, 12 kills and 4 aces. Next, Dakota Weldon with 8 kills, your top attackers for the Spartans. Angelina Ricciuti with 5 kills. Morgan Bunger, Morgan Hooker, and Claire Noble, also Angie Nardone, each with 4 kills for Elwood City. And with that, you can see right there, getting the hardware, or the shirtwear, I guess we should say. First, we'll go with our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Goes to Reese Bintram of Laurel for her incredible second contact, the setter spike right in the middle. She ended up with 3 kills in that third set, but that first one really brought the crowd to its feet. Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County Sports Center proud to honor Josie Fortuna for that play of the game this evening. She's received a complimentary shirt from Maley Chiropractic in honor of her play of the game. Make sure you check out all of the plays of the game for this year at lcsportsnet.com and click on the Play of the Game tab at the top. Congratulations again, Josie Fortuna, our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. And Reagan Atkins with 14 kills on the evening, including 6 in that big second set where they came back and won set number 2. She is our LCAP player of the game. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership is proud to honor Reagan Atkins for tonight's LCAP Player of the Game award. Reagan received a complimentary shirt, a customized t-shirt complimentary of the Lawrence County SportsNet, LCAP, and the Red Zone for being named tonight's Player of the Game. To view the full list of the players of the game from this year, go online at lcsportsnet.com and click on Player of the Game. Congratulations again, Reagan Atkins, for being tonight's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP, changing lives. We've held out the awards. We got that one as well.
Oh, good.
And
yeah, they were shocked. Like, what?
So, we're glad. They're excited. They should be excited, Lee. They remain undefeated, and you could see why, even with all the errors. 15 service errors in the match.
How do you win a match that way?
Well,
I mean, that's a lot of service errors. That's 15 free points that you're giving the team, but they were able to recover from that. And so I said they'll be serving a lot in practice over the next couple of days for sure.
Well, that just shows the strength, though, to be able to fight through that sort of thing, though, right? And not to mention coming from behind in that second set, down 5 points midway through the set, but chipping away, and that's the tendency of a championship caliber team, and that's what you love to see from a team to fight through like that.
Yeah, they took control of the third set and never let off the pedal. So good match here for the Laurel Spartans. They're going to stay undefeated in section play. Elwood City's going to drop to 4-3 in section play, half game behind Shenago, but I'm sure there's some matches going out there tonight. So good luck to Elwood City for the rest of the year, and the Laurel Spartans. Hopefully we'll get them back on the Lawrence County Sports Network, or possibly in the playoffs somewhere along the way.
Absolutely. We have a couple of matches for sure set up down the stretch for these teams in Class 1, or in Section 1 of Class 2A, because, again, this is a barn burner of a section. We're glad to be able to bring you these games on the Lawrence County Sportsnet. Thanks again to Coach Ken Locke, the athletic director here at Laurel. I'd say thank you to Lori Heights, but
she didn't bring us anything.
She didn't bring us anything. She's home baking cupcakes for tomorrow. I guess that's understandable.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll let that go.
We'll let it slide for now. Lori, hope you're watching and listening. Did get a chance. Want to give a shout out to Terry and Russell Riley as well for tuning in tonight on the Lawrence County Sportsnet. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all of you who tune in live or archived here at lcsportsnet.com. Our working the cameras tonight, Ashley Haltla, our producer Aaron Vigiano, alongside Lee Moan. I'm James Dotson signing off. Laurel in straight sets over Elwood City, 25-21, 25-23, and 25-18. Stay tuned for football tomorrow and more Lawrence County Sportsnet action next week. You've been watching high school volleyball on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP. Have a good night. This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.